Alright, so I got this log splitter here. I believe it's a 10-ton from Harbor Freight, and I really don't use it anymore. So I'd like to try to sell it, but it doesn't really work. As you can see, the piston doesn't come out as I'm pumping it. So I bought some more hydraulic fluid, and we're going to put it in and see if we can get this thing working again to get ready to sell. So I got this oil here. I bought this stuff off of Amazon. It's just hydraulic jack oil. So we'll go ahead and open this up and put some in, see if we can get this thing working. So this is actually the release knob to allow the piston to come back. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add some hydraulic oil in here, and then hopefully we should be good to actually run the thing. So I'm gonna pump it as I dump it in. It's probably gonna be a little bit messy, but we'll see what we can do here. Alright, this is a little bit messy for what I'm wanting, so I'm gonna go and grab a funnel and see if we can get something to put that in a little bit easier. So I just got a little bit smaller of a bottle. I should be able to hopefully get a little bit more control over the dump. We'll see. It's kind of messy because it's not actually dumping exactly in the hole. So I guess this is just going to be messy, and I'll have to clean it up because it's kind of a small hole. It's probably about a 1/4 inch in diameter. I don't know if I have a funnel that actually would fit through there. So before I go any further, let's put back this little knob and see if it actually runs any. Alright, so let's see if these sticks pump it now that I've filled it up some. Doesn't look like anything yet, so I'll keep adding more oil. Now, I won't bore you with just me dumping the oil in, but I'll add more oil, and then once we get it going, I'll show you how it works. Alright, so I got it all working again. Actually, I was putting the hydraulic oil in here, which was the wrong spot. I think this is more of a bleed, or just for the piston to go in and out. I was supposed to put it in this hole here. It's actually a rubber plug, and that's where the oil is supposed to go in, and I was putting it in here, so that's why it wasn't really working. So I'll kind of show you how it works. So once it's in the retractor position, we just tighten up the knob here, and then the levers, as you can see here, push out the piston. This left lever here is the length piston to some degree, so it makes the piston move a longer distance for the amount of stroke. And then this one is for when you actually get to the log, if the main one here is too hard just due to the amount of pressure, then you can go and use the secondary one, which is a bit smaller, and as you can see on the video, it doesn't move the piston as much as the larger one does. So once you get to the top, it gets to a point here where it stops, just because that has reached the max length of the piston cylinder. But you can see it's right here, so I'm still pumping, but it's not going any further because that's the maximum length. And then just to retract it, all you do is twist the knob, and the springs pull it right back, and it retracts. So I'm glad that's fixed. Let's go try to split a log or two. Alright, so we're going to give this an actual true test. I got probably a 18-inch log here, so we're gonna really test this thing out now that she's working again and see what she can do. So let's see how she works. Now, I don't know how well it'll do splitting this log, but we'll definitely give it a test. So as you can see now, this left lever is getting a little hard to push. So now we'll transfer it over to this other one. Actually worked pretty well to split that. Let's see if we can split up into usable pieces. So I'm glad that this is working well again. Just needed some new hydraulic oil, and it's working pretty close, I would say, to where it was if I were to buy it brand new. So I'm glad this thing's ready to get sold. It's a little big for, or not a little big, a little small for some of the stuff around here, and you know, for a homeowner, it would probably be perfect for somebody like them. But we definitely got a nice pile of wood split. And as you can see from that, it was definitely able to split probably an 18-inch round log. So let's go do something else.